I'm going to send a question to you for answer in writing so I can ask Judge Jackson only one question. You've worked on sentencing reform, and as someone who has worked hard on the First Step Act and other issues of criminal justice reform, I really appreciate your work on the sentencing reform. Now, when it comes to more sentencing reform, people like you and Judge Bill Pryor both agree sentencing needs to be reformed. Can you explain how your views differ from Judge Pryor's, or specifically, why do you trust judges with more discretion when it comes to sentencing than Pryor does?
Thank you for that question, Senator. And first, let me just say, as a former member of the Sentencing Commission, thank you for your work. I know that the chairman, that Senator Lee, and others on this committee were very, very active in making changes to the sentencing system, partly because the commission did research and pointed out to you some of the disparities in our laws, and Congress has made changes that have been very beneficial to the system. I did have the privilege of serving with Judge Pryor. We were on the commission together, and he and I both did talk quite a bit about, in our public statements and in the meetings, about the need for reform and how do we change the system after the Supreme Court's decision making the guidelines advisory and not binding anymore on judges. I would say my primary answer is because, in my experience, most judges really don't like to be outliers when they're sentencing. Most judges really do want to do something that is consistent, not only with the law, but also with what similarly situated other defendants are getting in their district. So in my view, instead of more mandatory minimums or prescriptions that actually bind judicial discretion, if we could just give judges more information, that turning to a repository of information like the Sentencing Commission that captures every sentence that federal judges give, and then giving judges access to that information is a way of ensuring that judges are handing out fair sentences that are similarly situated to other defendants. I think Judge Pryor he said that we need to do a little bit more to constrain judicial discretion, but my hope and faith is that judges will constrain themselves to an extent when they get the information that they need.